Palestine!
You got a lot. Okay.
Long live Palestine!
I think you're probably good to do.
Long live Palestine! Long live the Sumud Flotilla! Long live the Sumud Flotilla! Long live the Sumud Flotilla!
Okay.
Long live the Sumud Flotilla! From the river to the sea!
I'll see if Caleb.
Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! Intifada, intifada! Intifada, intifada! Long live the intifada! Long live the intifada! Long live the Sumud Flotilla! Long live the Sumud Flotilla! Stop starving Gaza now! Stop starving Gaza now! Stop starving Gaza now! We'll see! Palestine will be free! We'll be free! We'll be free! We'll be free!
Alright, folks. Yeah! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
So, we're gathering here to support the passengers that were just illegally kidnapped aboard the Global Sumud Flotilla.
Woo! Shame!
Alright. If you guys want to come a little closer, you can. I don't have keys.
I am not.
Alright, folks. So we have a really great lineup of speakers for everybody. Show support for the flotilla, show support for the Palestinian cause. And a little something for y'all. So today, Seattle joins cities around the world who have shown support for the participants aboard the Global Sumud Flotilla, who've been illegally kidnapped and intercepted by the IOF.
Shame!
That was good shit. Just like they told the world they would for weeks, Israel continues to commit war crimes and break international law in order to serve its genocidal agenda and prevent humanitarian aid from getting to the starving people of Gaza.
Shame!
I am honored to be a part of the ground team for the Global Sumud Flotilla and have been working alongside my comrades both on those ships and on the ground all over the world to help this mission be as amazing as it can could possibly be.
Woo!
It's truly been one of the biggest honors of my life, and I'm very proud to be a part of this historic mission. And
Thank you!
before we get this rally started, I wanted to share with you the most up-to-date info that we have. So we set sail to Gaza with 45 boats.
Woo!
3 of them were legal/medical observers, and 42 of them were attempts to break the siege and create a humanitarian corridor. Over the last 24 hours, Israel has illegally intercepted 41 of them.
Shame!
Over 500 civilians from over 30 countries.
Shame!
But as we speak, 1 boat remains. Her name is the Marionette. And our critics and naysayers will say that this endeavor is pointless and that Marionette will never break the siege and that this is all publicity stunt. But to them, I say, look around the world. Millions of people around the world have mobilized to demand their leaders protect their citizens who had their rights violated in international waters. And that does not sound like a publicity stunt to me. No. In fact, the global Sumud Flotilla is a historic moment in history, not just for Palestine, but all of humanity. It's shown the world what happens when ordinary citizens from all walks of life stand up against systemic injustice, colonialism, and capitalism. It's prompted entire nations to send naval fleets to support people fighting for indigenous rights. Israel's depravity on a silver platter to the entire world. Not one politician, not one elected official, not one single governmental body can ignore the fact that Israel was just allowed to break international law in front of their noses while the civilians suffered and the world watched. But we all know that it's not those politicians that's going to change this world. It is everyday citizens like the ones on those flotillas and the ones gathered here today. It's people like you who are going to change this world. The service workers and the artists, the mothers, the fathers, the children, and the babysitters. We are the ones who make up this world, and we are the ones who are going to take it back from the people who are killing it. I'm so glad that you all showed up today, and we're going to move on to our program. The first speaker is from Bilyad. Yeah! And if you don't know what Bilyad is, it's a local Palestinian solidarity organization fighting for Palestinian liberation and return. So, here you go.
I want to take a moment, too, to recognize what's happening behind us. We have over 40 cars that just spent the last hour driving through downtown Seattle, slowing and stopping traffic. Because at this point in the genocide, enough is enough. They have come here to join us, to rally with us, as we stand here in solidarity with the global Sumud Flotilla, amongst hundreds of thousands of other people who are doing the exact same thing. We're standing here today just a few days short evolution in both size and strategy.
Woo!
We remain hopeful that the next flotilla will break the siege.
Yes!
And this reminds us that we have a duty. We have a duty both to respond to Gaza's calls, but we have a duty also to evolve. We have a duty to become better every time we take the streets, every time we mobilize. Gaza deserves its time meeting the best. So we must build a movement that is undeterred, that is withstanding, that is resilient.
Woo!
And this is why we applaud the strategic, evolving steadfastness of the global Sumud Flotilla, which struck at the contradictions of Israel's illegal blocking of aid and at the cowardice of official international bodies. From our own community, we uplift the strategic, evolving steadfastness of the organizers in No Azure for Apartheid. In disrupting Israel's ability to
Yay!
This bravery reminds us of our own comrade, Aisha Noor, whose sacrifice and determination brought her to the front lines of Zionist violence,
Rest in peace, SB.
who risked her life and made the ultimate sacrifice for the cause of freedom, and whose family, to this very day, remains ignored, first by the Biden administration and now by the Trump administration, in their demand of an independent investigation and for justice for her killing. Shame!
Shame!
In all of this, we reaffirm that no amount of U.S. printed money in Israel's bloodied hands, whether in the millions, whether in the billions, whether in the trillions, no amount of U.S. dollars can suppress or stop the social majorities of the world from learning the truth.
Woo!
From witnessing the U.S.-backed Zionist war crimes, from witnessing the slaughter of the Palestinian people, from witnessing the starvation of children and elders alike. No advancement in technology will be able to outpace the people's will to calculate, to learn, to grow, to resist. And no blog, no phony agreement, no two-state solution, no military mission will deter the Palestinian people. By any and all means necessary. Immediate and effective international mobilization such as this to lift the siege on Gaza. It is not a choice. It is our revolutionary duty. And while it is our duty to increase the pressure on complicit entities, we also must, as a movement, defend those who are putting their bodies on the line to struggle for the Palestinian people who have sacrificed deeply for this cause. We demand the release of all of these brave actionists from Zionist dungeons. We demand the release of Tihosain Casey Goonan, of Shukri Abu Bakr, of all Palestinian prisoners. All Palestinian prisoners who are leading us right now from behind bars. And I want to end with the words of political prisoner Tihosa, written to her other incarcerated comrade, Casey Goonan, while they were on hunger strike, in solidarity with her, fighting against inhumane conditions. She said to them, "Your honorable sacrifice for another person is an example of the goodness that that we are capable of as humans. Maybe such goodness is not innate, but miraculous. But even so, a movement made up of miracles like you can never be defeated. This is why Palestine will be free. So today, here to recognize the goodness and the bravery of the people of this movement that we are all capable of, to demand the release of the actionists of the global Sumud Flotilla, to demand the release of every single Palestinian prisoner,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Free the prisoners, free them all.
Free the prisoners, free them all.
Break their chains and let them fall.
Break their chains and let them fall.
Free the prisoners, free them all.
Free the prisoners, free them all.
Break their chains and let them fall.
Break their chains and let them fall.
Next up, we have a speaker, Joseph from Seattle Against War. Seattle Against War is a grassroots organization bringing together anti-war activists from the Seattle area. Their aim is to confront corporations and politicians who support and profit from war, imperialism, and genocide.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm a little bit hyped. Got some adrenaline. I just drove the flagship through this great city. Thank you all for coming. It's so inspiring to see you all out here. My name is Joseph, and I'm a member of the Seattle Against War. Taking these streets feels so good. Driving through downtown and seeing all the positive responses from all the passerbys, it reminds me of how popular our position actually is. The people want to free Gaza. The people want to free Palestine. Want humanitarian aid to be delivered. And the people don't want their tax dollars funding genocide. People want justice and peace. You know what I say? All power to the people.
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 That's right. No business as usual until we see some serious material change. I want an arms embargo, and I want an end of U.S. aid to Israel.
Yeah!
Come out here in solidarity with those who are standing up and sailing through turbulent waters to bring life to the people of Gaza. You know, sailing can be really dangerous between heavy rains and winds, drone attacks, flashbangs, incendiaries, you know, all the usual sailing hazards that we have.
Yeah.
A lot can go wrong. But what the flotillas bring into Gaza to the Palestinian people is important. It's life-saving. The world is watching right now as people are risking their lives facing off against the enemy who has shown no restraint and no decency, no humanity. Israel continues its genocide open-faced, and when the people sailed across the Mediterranean with representatives from a quarter of the world's countries, Israel calls them terrorists. They call boats full of baby formula and bandages secret cover for weapons. We know how the word terrorist is used to create a justified enemy. The word has been used to manufacture consent for foreign invasions, assassinations, coups, and state repression. It's a word used to strip freedom fighters of their humanity and deny the reality that their resistance is a response to occupation. The resistance looks different for different people and under different circumstances. For some, resistance is coming out to a march. For some, some, resistance is sailing a boat to Gaza.
Woo!
For some, resistance takes the place of workplace organizing and strikes. For many people in Gaza, it takes the form of armed resistance.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know U.S. military acts as a bottomless reserve for weapons and funding for war efforts around the world. Israel gets billions of dollars from the U.S. government.
Shame!
The United States is directly funding this occupation with weapons and political support. Without the threat of imperialist domination and subjugation, there would be no need for armed resistance. The very existence of armed resistance is predicated upon the weaponization and the violent oppression of people. In this case, it's Israel and the United States that are acting as bullies, creating the violence we see taking place.
Shame!
Resistance is justified.
Woo! Are occupied!
Yeah, when people are occupied, that's right. Resistance is justified.
Resistance are occupied!
Yeah, that's right. Now, the flotilla is a different kind of resistance. It's in the resistance of the heart that never gives in to despair.
Woo!
It's the soul that cries out for justice and can't sit by and do nothing while people starve. It's the resistance of humanity pushing back against the forces that work to dehumanize us. It's the rising and the moving of people who can't take another day of this sitting down.
Yeah!
Through their efforts, combined with the efforts of the Palestinian people, we can create a humanitarian corridor and win a victory for humanity. Reassert the dignity of human life.
Yes!
Our resistance here in Seattle is different too. And it looks like this. It's a community of people coming together, chanting together, honking, so that the crimes against humanity being committed cannot be ignored. This is the least that we can do. And we can do more. Driving in the car caravan today, I saw the potential for some serious organized resistance coming out of Seattle. And we have another event coming up on October 7th. Another opportunity for us to come together and get to experience just how strong we are when we stand together. With international support, the siege can be broken. We can support the fight internationally by fighting right here at home. We can't let up. We demand an arms embargo. We demand an opening of the humanitarian corridor, crucial aid to flow through. How are we going to do that? We're going to organize. We're going to hold our politicians accountable for how they voted. We're going to hold Adam Smith accountable for these war crimes for his full-throated support of Israel. Seattle Against War has been working tirelessly to bring the complicity of Adam Smith to the light. He's the congressional representative for the 9th District. That's South Seattle down through Federal Way. And he's a warmonger and a war profiteer through and through. Even when he tries to dance around it. One of our members wrote to him about this flotilla and got a response. And you know what he said? What did he say? He said two things that really struck with me. One, he talks a lot about Hamas. He said they will never surrender.
Yeah!
Their complete destruction is not feasible or sustainable.
Yes!
I think he's correct.
Woo!
He is acknowledging that the only way to kill the resistance is to kill every single Palestinian.
Shame!
Again, neither feasible nor sustainable. The second thing is he acknowledged that, quote, the military campaign has reached its limit. Even Adam Smith, whose voting record is drenched in blood and rocket fuel, recognizes the writing on the wall. Now let's see where he puts his voting power. Let's see it put it where his mouth is. There is one power that can hold him accountable, and that's people power. What kind of power?
People power!
What kind of power?
People power!
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Barely.
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 That's right.
Woo-hoo!
But you know what they can't stop? They can't stop our collective efforts. They can't stop the people.
Yes.
Where we fight, we win.
When we fight, we win!
Here's my message to you. Get organized. Get connected. If you're not already in an organization, get in one. We got a lot of them here. We got Villian, we got Nidal, we got No Action for Apartheid,
Woo!
we got Seattle Against War.
Woo!
And every single one of these organizations is fighting the good fight. And are out there striking blows against the enemy.
Yes!
Join up, get organized.
Woo!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
River to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Next up, we have a speaker from Super.
Woo! Yeah!
Those of you who don't know, Super is a Seattle student and youth organization fighting for Palestinian liberation. Let's give it up.
Free Palestine!
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 Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We stand here on the 727th day. I can't believe it's been that many days. Of the criminal genocide in Gaza. An escalation of over 100 years of imperialism, settler colonialism, and Western attempts to control the land of Palestine. Yesterday, as the Zionist occupation forces hijacked the ships of the global Sumud Flotilla and illegally abducted over 450 international civilians, 51 people in Gaza were martyred by the same criminal Zionist entity and 180 were injured.
Shame!
Just yesterday, 2 more Palestinians died of starvation due to the Zionist deliberate blockade and siege of Gaza.
Shame!
Another 4 were killed by U.S. and Zionist thugs while attempting to secure food, the very thing the global Sumud Flotilla was attempting to deliver to the people of Gaza.
Shame!
On Monday, Marwana Bin, a nurse, was shot in the head by the IOF while on duty inside Nasser Medical Complex in Khan Yunis.
Shame!
Just this week, Kennedy assassinated journalists Mohammed Al-Daya and Yahya Barzak, bringing the number of martyred journalists to 254. Why does the Zionist entity continue to target all sectors of Palestinian society? It is because every healthcare worker, every civil service worker, every journalist, every farmer is a promise of a resilient and enduring Palestine, a dagger in the heart of the empire. While the Zionist entity kidnaps hundreds of international citizens carrying food, water, diapers, and baby formula, they continue to level residential buildings, hospitals, and the tents of the displaced. Shame!
Shame!
Attacks on northern Gaza are intensifying as the Zionist entity has forcibly closed Al-Rashid Street in Gaza City in an attempt to formally divide the north and south to heighten the encirclement on Gaza City.
Shame!
The occupation threatens that anyone who remains in Gaza City will be labeled a terrorist or a terrorist supporter and targeted by invading Zionist forces. This mirrors the Zionist imperialist strategy of branding the Palestinian resistance as terrorists in an attempt to separate them from their people who they defend and from the international community, which supports their right under international law to defend their lands and rights.
Shame! Woo!
We must resist the
resistance. We must call for the delisting of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and Hezbollah from the terror list. We must not let these attacks lead us into further despair, because the antidote to our despair is found in collective action. This time calls for us to be brave, to have Sumud, steadfastness, and stand with Palestine. It is shameful to do anything less than deepen our commitment to this fight. We must directly support the needs of the people of Gaza amidst this blockade and starvation campaign through any means we have. We must organize our schools, our workplaces, our families. Anywhere we're present, we must strengthen our community's resolve to strategically attack U.S. imperialism and Zionism wherever they rear their head. I want you to listen to this. The enemy wants us to think we are alone in our humanity. But we see people of conscience standing up all over the world right now. Palestine is not just the cause of Palestinians, but of all freedom-loving people around the world.
Yes.
So let's let this be a new starting point for a sustained global intifada against imperialism and Zionism. Let us meet the calls of the Palestinian students in Gaza that the occupier and its supporters will never enjoy peace anywhere in the world as long as the genocide in Gaza continues.
Yes.
In our struggle, we must follow the courageous example of Palestinian youth and students. As of August 26th, the occupation has murdered 18,489 students in Gaza, and every university in Gaza has been destroyed by bombardment. Yet the students of Palestine remain resilient in their commitment to liberation. I want to end this with a quote from our martyr, Yahya Sinwar, from 2018. From 2018, by the way. I am not saying I won't fight anymore. I am saying that I don't want war anymore. I want the end of the siege. You walk to the beach at sunset, and you see all these teenagers on the shore, chatting and wondering what the world looks like across the sea, what life looks like. It's breaking, and should break everybody. I want them free.
Free Palestine!
Palestinian students are our journalists and our doctors. They are engineers building water pumps out of the scrap of rubble. They are musicians keeping the culture of resistance alive through singing of their love for their homeland. They are every day risking their lives at the killing sites of the GHF to secure meager amounts of food for their families and neighbors. They are pulling men, women, and children out of the rubble with their bare hands. These are the steadfast youth who say, "Your threats are in vain. We will not leave." They are our political prisoners, pursuing revolutionary education and building organization under horrific conditions of torture and isolation. And yes, they are our resistance fighters. It is the strength of the resistance, including the resistant youth, which has liberated thousands of Palestinian prisoners since the start of Al-Aqsa flood on October 7th. And it is the strength of the resilient youth which will liberate Palestine. They are joined in an unbroken line of youth who have resisted occupation since before the Zionist entity's existence, and they will remain steadfast in their resistance until it ends. We must learn from them as students of the flood. We must stand with them in resisting the U.S. Zionist empire until this genocide is ended. Until the siege on Gaza is broken. Until imperialist bombs and drones are are just a faint memory in the minds of a new generation of youth who return to stand on their land, in their homes, in a free and sovereign Palestine, from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with occupation.
Down with occupation.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with occupation.
Down with occupation.
Free the people, free the land.
Free the people, free the land.
With Sumud is where we stand.
With Sumud is where we stand.
Free the people, free the land.
Free the people, free the land.
With Sumud is where we stand.
With Sumud is where we stand.
All right.
Woo!
Free the people, free the land.
Free the people, free the land.
With Sumud is where we stand.
With Sumud is where we stand.
So next up, we have a couple of members from Nadab.
Yeah.
Now, Nadab is a Palestinian and Arab-led organization struggling for liberation of Palestine and building a popular cradle of resistance resembling the ones back home. Give it up.
حرية حرية نوطن حرية
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Waalaikumsalam.
Nearly 2 years, the world has watched the genocide unfold in Gaza, backed by American dollars and Western silence. This is not an isolated war. It is the latest chapter in over a century of imperious colonization designed to erase our people. Let one word echo in this place of the halls of power. Shame!
Shame!
In 1948, the Zionist project carved up our historic homeland, violently severing the land between the river and the sea. They called it a state. We call it by its true name, the Nekba, a catastrophe. This colonial machine did not stop at stealing our land. It sought to poison our very connection to it, tainting every stream, pond, river, and sea. They thought they could break us by breaking our world, but they failed to understand a fundamental truth, that our resistance flows as persistently as the water itself. For every source they try to poison, a new stream of revolution springs forth. Out of every single one of you, I'm not trying to have a Howard Dean moment in 2004, but I'm proud of everyone that was part of Bike Brigade, Car Brigade, everyone that drove, everyone It's really easy, but as a Palestinian, I'm extremely proud of every single one of you for showing up today. Comrades are united, and we will break the siege by water and by land.
Hello, my relative. It is so nice to see all of you here today. To see you out here for our people in Palestine, to break the siege in Gaza. We are here because we are fighting for a liberated Palestine from the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea!
When we say من المية للمية, when we say this, these are not empty words. They're actually very sacred. It is a call for freedom. It is a call for fresh drinking water, for open seas to fish in, for nourished soil in our ancestral homeland. من المية للمية. These words ring true here on stolen Coast Salish land. They ring true in my ancestral homeland on Dakota ancestral land. My people, we say, Mini Wachoni. It means water is life. To protect our water is not only our right, it is our duty as Indigenous peoples, for it is our livelihood. Generations and generations have been subject to colonialism's poison. Shame! But I have seen and I have heard of my people's fight for their land and for their water, and I am so proud. We honor the water protectors that fought against the Dakota Access Pipeline. We honor the water warriors who are defending the Salish Sea. And we must honor the Sumud Flotilla as they have taken up this call.
Long live the Sumud Flotilla!
من المية للمية. We are defending our waters and we are defending our rights.
My heart is with the Sumud Flotilla, cutting through the waves of the military blockade. It is with a young girl in a Mawasi, waiting not just for food and for medicine, but for a signal that the world has not abandoned her. She is waiting for a confirmation of life itself. The mission bears a sacred name, Sumud, steadfastness. It is the same word Palestinians have whispered to one another through decades of displacement. A vow passed down through generations. It is the courage of our fishermen who have been attacked and murdered for simply trying to feed their families under an 18-year siege. It is the right of return denied to indigenous families who dream of the beautiful shores of Jaffa and Haifa, their grandparents, these lands that they call home. This afternoon, my family received news of the passing of my cousin. He battled an illness for a long time. Allah yirhamu. He was 37 years old. But carried back toward childhood to his voice, filled with a conviction that never wavered as he detailed his plans for a day that he would finally return to Palestine, a land he was never allowed to visit. His love for his homeland, Palestine, was a fire that not even death can extinguish it. I fight this fight for him and for all of the martyrs of my family.
We will honor our martyrs!
Your settlers carved out a new outpost, and the military had burned a field with 1,000 ancient olive trees. And
Shame!
in the distance was this Palestinian farmer tending to a handful of new saplings. He told me his land had been burned, but not his legacy. This land was tended by his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather. He looked at me and said, I may not live to see this tree bear fruit, but my children will, and their children will. That is the definition of Sumud. And this is the spirit we must carry forward, each and every one of us. It is not passive endurance. It is the active, defiant work of planting a future in the soil of the present catastrophe. They want us, they want you to capitulate. They want us to surrender. They want us to believe that our hope is a finite resource that they can bomb into extinction.
Never!
We will not. We never have, and we never will. Palestine will be free. This is the spirit we must all carry forward. This is not just a lesson, it is a legacy. It is the seed of an olive tree planted in the ashes of tyranny, nurtured by the tears of her mothers and the sweat of her farmers. It is the unbreakable chain that connects my cousin's stolen dreams to that farmer's unwavering hands, to the flotilla cutting through the waves, to every single And as I wrap up, they want us to capitulate. They want the weight of their bombs to crush our hope. They want the silence of the graveyard to drown out our songs of return. But they do not understand the power of the people who plant trees while under siege. They cannot comprehend the love for the land that is deeper than fear, more resilient than their weapons of war. We are the descendants of Sumud. We are the living, breathing proof that their project of eraser has failed. Our very existence is an act of rebellion. It is an act of resistance. Our memories are personal. Our grief is our fuel. Our solidarity across oceans and stolen land is an unstoppable force. And we carry it as a burden, but as a sacred trust. We carry it from the child in the Zawasi who still looks to the sea. We carry it from the water protectors. Here in Vesta, we carry it so that one day our children and our grandchildren will taste the fruit of freedom in a land that is whole from the river to the sea.
To love and care for one's homeland is a Palestinian cause. This is an indigenous cause. There is nothing more beautiful than fighting for your land's future. And this is rooted in the Palestinian resistance. These are our land defenders. These are our water protectors. I feel so much honored to have Palestine as my compass. There is an immeasurable gratitude in seeing Palestine protect and defend and resist for their land. We saw this so clearly in our revolutionary hero, land defender Yahya Sinwar. Our previous comrade from Super also said this quote, but I am going to say it too because it is so important and we must remember this. Yahya says, "You walk on the beach at sunset and you see all these teenagers on the shore chatting and wondering what the world looks like across the sea, what life looks like. It's breaking, and it should break everybody. I want them free, he said. It is our duty, it is your duty to honor his sacred word. I ask all of you, do you want them free? Do you want Palestine free? Let this attack on the flotilla be the new standing point for a sustained and steadfast global intifada. Concentration camp walls holding our people for slaughter. Shame! It is our duty to the people of Gaza, to the children of Gaza, to turn our righteous anger into an organized and permanent global intifada. We must continue to fight, continue to go by land and by sea through Freedom Flotillas and Sumud convoys. This is the final hour. This is the hour of revolution and global intifada. This is where U.S. imperialism topples and is uprooted from all our ancestral homelands. And I'm looking at all of you right now, and I say to you, soon, I promise you, so soon, for our faith is in our martyrs, our faith is in our prisoners, for our faith is in the resistance, for our faith is in Yahya Sinwar, who lives in us. It is this immense faith in liberation that we all felt nearly 2 years ago, seeing our people in Gaza break their chains, topple the separation walls, and take their land back. I promise within our lifetime, there will be a time when the children of Gaza, of Palestine, will live and grow to tell the story of how their resistance of their Sumud freed their people, freed their land, freed their waters, and freed the world.
One more time, but louder this time. من المية للمية فلسطين عربية
فلسطين عربية
من المية للمية
من المية للمية
فلسطين عربية
فلسطين عربية
tonight is from No Azure for Apartheid. Microsoft accountable for their war crimes. And tonight's speaker, the current Microsoft employee speaking from direct experience within the company, representing all employees putting their career on the line to expose the role of tech in enabling violence and oppression. Give it up.
We are gathered here today at Cal Anderson to shine a light on something that stems from right here, right at home in Seattle. As one of the major tech hubs in the United States, the complicity of the tech industry in the ongoing genocide and apartheid in Palestine stems from right here. For far too long, companies like Microsoft have turned profit into a weapon, providing the technology that enables surveillance, enables detention, and enables the brutal violence against millions of Palestinians. In an unprecedented win, for the first time in U.S. history, No Azure for Apartheid campaign forced Microsoft to announce that it would stop selling a subset of its cloud and AI services to Unit 8200. But let's be clear, this victory was not handed to us. It was forced through months and months of relentless pressure by workers, by former workers, by community organizers, and by the people standing right here in front of me. And we can all say that this partial decision is not enough.
Yes.
Any support for military committing a genocide, weaponizing hunger against millions, and intercepting and kidnapping civilians and that are delivering humanitarian aid is unjustifiable, full stop. Furthermore, we know that, contrary to Microsoft's claim that there's no evidence that the Iowa is breaking its terms of service, Microsoft still services over 635 subscriptions to the Israeli military unit. The same units. These are the same units that control the population registry, the same ones that power their jail system, the same one that controls their access to water, and the same one that limits their movement of the Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank. And these units continue to use Microsoft technology to carry out the mass surveillance, the displacement, and the violent and brutal military assaults and airstrikes that we see on our phones.
Shame.
Cutting one subscription is a step, but the vast machinery of oppression is still powered by Microsoft. Today, more than 2 million Palestinians in Gaza are sieged, starved, bombed, and displaced. And I am ashamed to say, as a worker of Microsoft, we power the backbone for this genocide and have accelerated it in ways that are inconceivable. We enable the military to monitor all communications, to authorize all airstrikes, and to enforce apartheid. So I say Satya Nadella, I say Brad Smith, I say Amy Coleman, and other executives, you may continue to power the genocide until complicity costs you more than divestment. And we will make sure it costs them more than divestment. And our campaign, No Azure for Apartheid, has already shown that escalation works. Just a month ago, we launched the Liberated Zone at Microsoft headquarters. We protested at executive homes. We staged a sit-in in Brad Smith's very own office. just as interconnected as they are. So we stand with the Amazon workers, and we stand with all workers that are resisting Google's and Amazon's Project Nimbus, or Google's $45 million Israeli-led borrow contract to deny genocide or famine and all other tools of oppression. And for the past 2 years, I have heard from the naysayers and the pessimists, what are you going to do? Make them divest? Well, our demands are very clear. We demand that one, Iowa gets off Azure. We demand that Microsoft cut every single contract and partnership with the Israeli military and government and company, because no more tech for occupation, no more tech for genocide. Two, we demand that they expose all their ties. We want every connection laid bare, every contract audited, and full accountability for every worker and person who made this human rights violation that this tech company is carrying out. We demand a ceasefire now.
Ceasefire now!
The same way it sent out an email saying it has sympathies for the October 7th victims, we demand that Microsoft calls for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza to stop the bombing, stop the siege, stop the genocide. And we also demand, as you can notice with my maxed up face, we demand the protection of workers. Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims, and all allied workers must be safe, because speaking out should not be something we fear being punished for, and our voices must be heard. So to all the workers in Seattle, all the tech workers or not, we are calling on your conscience, we are calling you to join the worker intifada. Time for us to reclaim our labor. It is time for us to refuse to be a cog in this war machine. We need us to pressure our employers to boycott, divest sanctions, and make it so that their complicity and silence is more expensive than whatever profit they could imagine making. So as a Microsoft employee, I can tell you firsthand all the ways that this company has tried to silence us. But we will not be silenced. Not here, not now, not ever. And I say this from the depths of my heart. Brad Smith, Satya Nadella, Microsoft, you can try to punish me. You can try to punish us. You can try to intimidate us. You can even try to fire us and arrest us, but we will never disappear from the depths of your very company. My take from this is that these tactics are proof that our pressure is working. That we are hitting them where it hurts.
Yeah.
So no longer can a tech company hide behind their profits and their whitewashed, greenwashed, pink-washed PR. Their reputations, their money are stained with the blood of the Palestinian brothers and sisters that we have martyred. So if you are to take anything from this, Seattle, the path ahead has never been more clear. We will keep on organizing. We will keep on confronting. We will keep on disrupting. We will hold Microsoft and every tech company complicit in this violence accountable. And we will escalate until every tool of genocide is dismantled, every algorithm and technological system enabling this oppression is cut off. From the river 5 days from now will mark 2 years since the brave people of Gaza broke out of those prison walls and relaunched the Palestinian Revolution. We will be mobilizing on Tuesday at 1 p.m. at Cascade Park. 1 p.m. at Cascade Park. I know it's the middle of a workday, but it is our duty. It is our duty to call out of work, to leave school, and to show that our solidarity is not conditional. Our solidarity is not convenient. So get sick. Whatever you need to do, tell your boss that October 7th is your new holy day and join us at Cascade Park at 1 p.m. And if you have a banner or flag, please return it at the front. That's what the flag says. Thank you all so much for coming. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Make sure you have somebody or someone to go with. Keep each other safe.
Everybody, before we disperse for the night, we're gonna do Arabic chants really quick. So I want you all to come closer to the speakers. I want us to coalesce and really channel your energy, your rage, your grief, your solidarity, your sumud in these Arabic chants. All right.